Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. The messenger is here today, the 30th of August of 2022. I hope that you are all doing well. Just letting you know that I am working on the September readings. It is Virgo season. Happy birthday if you're celebrating today, dear Virgo. Those of you that have got your birthday today, happy birthday. And I hope that you are all well. Virgo is all about wellness, health, hygiene. It's the physical body. So it's a time of doing things that are not only serving others, but serving ourselves, taking care of us. Let's see what the messenger has today as the moon is transiting through Libra, a Venus ruled sign, and Venus is transiting through Leo. So blessing all the fire signs. But the fixed signs are in a bit of a rut as Venus is challenging them. So Venus is in the sign of Heart. The pressure is on. We need to dig deep and see what's in our heart. What is it that we truly desire? Can we be happy? Are we happy in love relationships, in family relationships, in whatever we're creating? Right? It all comes down to the heart. Is there generosity? Is there desire? Is there real love, true love, flirtation, fun, play? Is Leo. And Virgo, remember, is all about service. And what do we do daily? Our work. So let's see what the messenger has for us today. Thank you, dear messenger. What is the message today? As I'm working through the September readings, they are going to be extended. I'm going to be looking at love with the extended readings. So September is going to be general readings, but the extended will be focused more on love, as I know most people, that's what they're interested in. Okay, love and matters pertaining to the heart. What is the message today, dear Spirit? 30th of August, or whenever you get to view this. We have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Ace of Wands, the World card, Ace of Swords, another ace, fire and air. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and the possible outcome is the Fool. So there is a new chapter that is beginning, new beginnings. We've got endings, new beginnings. Something is going on here. We're trying to close up something. It may have to do with past matters as well, needing to sort of look into the past. That's what the Knight of Swords speaks to. For some of us, it could be relative to legalities or just information. There's challenging energies with the Knight of Swords. He comes in very abruptly, very quickly. He's all about truth. Whether the truth cuts or not, it is something that can release us from the past. It is retrograde season. We've got so many planets that are retrograde right now. So there's things that we're revisiting, we're re-looking at. There's a possibility to, and the ability, we've got that. As long as we're detaching from anything that's heavy and holding us back from the past, we need to release so that we could begin again, start over. There's a strong desire to do that. There's a strong desire to have the clarity, to have the awareness pertaining to what is it that we're trying to create, what is it that we desire, where something is needing to close up. We've got the World card here, and it does speak to the to a major ending and possibly starting a new cycle here with Venus. She's ready to step out of this cycle. I mean, that's what the wreath shows us here. This is Saturn and the 4 fixed signs here, which are being challenged to make the changes. Where we are not possible to make the changes ourselves, Spirit steps in. That's what the major arcana cards are. And we've got 2 major arcana cards here. So Saturn does rule Aquarius and Capricorn, right? So we're dealing with old matters as well as possible new. We're looking at new ways how to move forward, not totally closing the door on the past, but tending, if I could use that term, tending to matters pertaining to the past. And as I said, it could be legalities, it could be communication. So there's a lot of information or communication. We've got fire and air here, so it can be quite challenging. So that we could close up this cycle, this era, this chapter in our own lives personally, as well as collectively, and it can have to do also on a collective scale, the world, a lot to do with what's going on in the world here. After a chapter closes, there's a release. I mean, the Ace of Swords is a victory card. It's all about seeing the truth. There can be some reckoning, some challenges here as well. But the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. Truth is what will release us. Justice as well. Where there's been injustices pertaining to the past, some things need to be tweaked and put right so that we could... This is Saturn saying that, have you done the work? Have you been integral? Have you been ethical? Okay, so the possibility to expand, explore, grow is here with the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles can speak to putting in the effort, or someone is being noticed for their efforts here. And there is a new cycle that's beginning. The Fool is someone that's going to take a leap of faith, right? This is like shedding anything that's heavy and has been holding us back. That's what the Fool is. He does not take a lot with him as he takes that leap of faith. We've got Aries, fire, air. There's no water here, my dear friends, apart from Scorpio, which is in the world card. Scorpio, I mean the 4 fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. What's at the bottom of the deck? We know that Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Aries is ruled by Mars. The Fool can be Uranus. It's a sudden understanding or detach, or fated events could be playing out that can help us release the past, shed the past, and then, have that understanding on how to move forward. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, so it can speak to family, anything monetary. There is support here from others, from your tribe, from a group that you affiliate yourself with. 10 of Pentacles can also speak to marriage. So therefore, for some of you, you could be closing up a cycle, a marriage, a chapter, an era in your life, so that you could expand and explore, open up your horizons. This is a new chapter. 10 of Pentacles does turn into the Ace, so it is an ending and a new beginning. There are the Lovers, so there's decisions around important relationships. This is a divine union. It could be a partnership. It is Gemini, the Lovers, and Mars is preparing to retrograde soon, moving through Gemini. The era, next 7 months, are going to be all about the Gemini area of your chart. So where is Gemini placed in your birth chart? Which house does it occupy? Okay, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is preparing to retrograde. So we are revisiting, rehashing things pertaining to the past. This is a blessed union, okay? Now, someone could be in another marriage, could be going through an ending. They found their soulmate, their divine counterpart, and we've got the angels here. Archangel Michael is here. Temperance is saying it's all about divine timing. There is the possibility to heal as long as a decision is made to cut the cord. What is this cord that you're very passionate about cutting, ending, so that you could begin again? Now, whatever this is, the desire is very strong here. Temperance is Jupiter, it is Sagittarius. It could be someone that could be at a physical distance to you. We do have the World and Temperance here. We've got the Five of Cups, so Five of Cups is a card of mourning. It's a card of regrets, but there's still focus on the past. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is today. 30th of August, or whenever you get to view this message. What are the energies? What is the underlying theme pertaining to Karma Dharma around this message, dear Spirit? What is it that what kind of energies are we working with? We've got the Wheel of Fate, Wheel of Fortune, which is a number 10. So it's all about divine timing. It's all about endings, new beginnings, expansion, exploration, learning. This could be the ending of a cycle. We see that here, right? Even the threes can speak to other people being involved in a situation as well. Three of Pentacles is an initial stage of success. It's, yeah, this could relate to a new job for some of you. Okay, new job, new beginnings. Collaboration, collaborating with others. Let's see with the Lenormand, what's going on? We've got the Moon. Remember, the Moon is transiting through Libra, so it's in a Venus-ruled sign. Libra is relationships, partnerships. So there will be some sort of communication pertaining to something that was unknown. The Moon in the Lenormand does speak to matters pertaining to the home. It's Moon in Cancer. It can speak to fears or something that we've fantasized. Yes, the Moon does rule our emotions, our desires. Pay attention to your intuition as well. The message could come during the evening hours. So there's going to be some sort of knowledge, something that was unknown. Information is coming in. Something that maybe you could not see, you were not clear on. There could be a sharing of secrets here as well. Wow. Okay, we've got the Clover, so there's a window of opportunity and luck here. Grab the chance. This could be a message that will make you happy. You're going to feel very hopeful about the future moving forward. These could also be legalities, news, information, contracts. We've got the Fox. Someone is, could be something that was hidden will be shared. This could also speak to strategy. An opportunity comes through for someone to be smart, to see some sort of information that they didn't know of, that they maybe the information was withheld. Someone's strategizing, looking at or studying a way of how to move forward. And we've got the sun, which brings clarity, happiness. That is beautiful. The moon and the sun together, they do create, right? We've got the yin and the yang energy here. There is collaboration. There is equality. There is going to be justice. Also, this could possibly be a new seed, or something is coming to a completion. Something is being created here. And we've got number 11 and the whip, which is all about conflict. That's how the energies have been recently, right? 11 is a portal. Even though there's, it could be arguments and difficulties pertaining to legalities or how to find balance. Okay, there's a portal, a window of opportunity that opens here. It can relate to a child or just to one's happiness here. Okay, someone's gone through some sort of a death and a transformation, a change. So a new cycle has begun, or there's lots of news coming in that will possibly be very positive news for some. For others, it could be quite conflicting, troubling. But also the news that comes in does promise a new beginning and happiness, but also puts us in a bit of a position on what to do. So there's a bit of a dilemma here, and I feel it's got to do with the Fool card here. To take that leap or not, to take that risk or not. Remember that the Fool being Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars, which is transiting through Gemini, and Gemini is all about curiosity and decisions. We've got 4th chakra and Archangel Raphael. Someone is following their heart. Someone is following their heart. The 4th chakra is the heart chakra, so it does speak to heart matters, just like I spoke of with the Leo energy where Venus is transiting. Okay? The heart speaks to compassion, relationships, kindness, service, which is the Virgo season. It is in the upright, which I like to see, and it's a 38. 38. 38, which equals an 11 again. I'd like to see what this leap of faith is, and the Fool we know goes on a journey, but a decision needs to be made. For some of us, it could take longer than for others, because we see with the moon here, there's like secrecy pertaining to communication. There's a lot that's hidden that we're trying to strategize and find out about. This is Jupiter and the Sun. Jupiter and the Sun, that's interesting. Just a moment. Anyway, I was trying to, we're going to have a connection of Jupiter and the Sun. This will be in November, which is going to be a good connection, but I mean that is a really positive thing. Okay, this could also point back to March, the 5th of March this year. My dear friends, so I don't know what was going on for you then. I mean, 5th of March. That is the Pisces season, which we've just had a new moon in Virgo, and we're going to have a full moon in Pisces on the 10th of September. So full moon is clarity, I'm wondering. And remember that Jupiter also rules Pisces. And Neptune. So, I don't know, possibly around the 10th of September coming up to that, you could be finding out some news, some very positive news. The sun speaks to the heart, right? It speaks to success and victory, but also truth. We've got a reunion, my dear friends, the Eight of Wands, La Reunion. We've got Nemika, which is the enemy, or, I mean, she's taking off her mask. Taking off her mask means truth being uncovered. She's the female enemy, so it could be a third party, it could be a mother or a mother-in-law, or just a situation pertaining to not sharing information. It is a 12, which also speaks to Pisces. Pisces can be illusion, not knowing things, so matters that are unclear. Okay, and 12 is the hanging man, so maybe it's speaking to a possible reunion, but it's some information has to be known. The masks need to fall. Okay. And we've got the Vecchia Signora, which is a possible visitor. It's the Two of Swords again, someone that has a dilemma, needing to make a choice, maybe searching or looking for advice from an elder, from a wiser. Or this could have to do possibly that maybe physical distance could also be the problem. I mean, the visitor here, we speak to a visitor, and it's connected with the World card here. So there's a heavy dilemma. There's a lot to do with air energy. Fire and air, we could say again. Let's take one more on the Nemika and the Vecchia Signora. We've got the merchant. So the merchant is an entrepreneur. It's a number 13. He's a businessman. He's thinking about contracts. He's looking out to the horizon. So it does remind me very much of the Three of Wands. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, someone that's needing to make a decision pertaining to contracts. It can have to do with business as well, a partnership, if not just romance. But it is number 13, which brings up the Scorpio energy. Scorpio is death, transformation. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with someone that is an entrepreneur, someone that's digging deep where their heart is concerned, needing to make a decision, being in a dilemma about taking this leap of faith. There could be physical distance, there could be problems pertaining to work, a clashing, right? So I do feel that the merchant is the fox here. The fox is trying to strategize and find a way to move forward, trying to see the truth. But there's a window of opportunity where something will be cleared. Now, Eight of Wands does speak to lots of messages, flight, travel, a quick pace of energy. But then again, we've got the 12 here, and the 12 of air. 12 swords, that's heaviness. And it does speak to the Knight of Swords for me. I want to take one Sibila on that Knight of Swords. What's that about? Something needs to be cleared. It's the Five of Swords and the Morte. Something needs to be shed. This is the South Node in Scorpio. What needs to be shed? What needs to be to end? What do we need to put to rest regarding the past? The Three of Swords, so a broken heart, a heartbreak. We've got the widower here, the Vedovo. Solitude also. Maybe a lack of communication because of the past. But we've got Giovina Fanciulla. This severing of the past will bring, and there's like a clearing out. This is like the Virgo energy. There's a purifying energy here. Something is born after waiting, after being patient, after being compassionate, after purifying the past energies. We've got the Giovina Fanciulla. What is the World card about? We've got the Three of Cups and the Belvedere. See, someone is wanting to take a trip. The Belvedere, she's waiting on someone's arrival. She's waiting on someone to finish up with maybe a chapter in their life and to take that trip for a possible reconciliation or celebration. Someone is expected to come in, and this will end a heavy cycle. This is leggerezza. There will be a lightness of being. There's also a strong sexual connotation to the leggerezza. It's the Ten of Wands, which brings the end of the burden, right? So lightweight energies, the ability to move freely. Let's take one more on that. And we've got Consolante Sorpresa, an unexpected turn of events that's very lucky. There's unexpected victory here. It's the Six of Wands. So it's very much the Uranus energy for me. Uranus on the North Node. Let's take the Ten of Pentacles, the general energy for today. What's that about? And we've got the Artista, Seven of Cups. The Artista is the crazy scientist. It's Uranus energy. So Uranus on the North Node in Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So someone is having some sort of a discovery pertaining to a possible ending. This could also be financial support through family if someone's going through divorce. The air will be cleared. Remember that the Artista is very similar to the Uranus energy, Aquarius, so there's intelligence here. This could be someone who works in the legal field, someone who sits behind a desk. They've got the ability to see through the veil. And we've got the Donna Maritata, another 12. We've got the Nemica, which is the female enemy. She's an older woman. Here we've got the Giovina Fanciulla, another 12. She's the maiden, and then we've got the mature woman, and we've got the crone, let's say the older woman. If this is, this could be one person where they're showing up in different energies. So it can speak to generations as well. Daughter, mother, and grandmother. But the Donna Maritata is very similar to the Empress. So this is the mother with the children, or it's the Empress energy, which brings a sense of expansion, growth, luck. This could also be the other person's partner, spouse. I want to take one more on that. And we've got for Delta and loyalty with the Nine of Hearts, Nine of Cups, which speaks to success through loyalty. This can also speak to friendship, underlining support and friendship between this crazy scientist and this Donna Maritata. Possibly this could speak to legalities as well. An advisor. This could be an advisor. But there's also friendship here. There's also devotion and something. This speaks to something long-lasting where there's support. Okay. Beautiful. I want to take one card on this portal. The whip. The whip, which is very sudden. It doesn't last long though. It speaks to conflict, discussions, debates. Let's take one card on that. And it's the thief, ladro, the thief, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it does have to do with family and an outsider, or negativity, or a lack of support, a lack of finances, a lack of financial support, or there's been theft where money is concerned. It's a negative energy with a ladro. This could be an outsider pertaining to a family, a third party as well. That's how I see this. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups and Speranza, hope. Someone is leaving something behind that did not give them any hope. All right, so let's take an energy oracle. I want to take one more energy oracle on this fourth chakra, and Archangel Raphael. What is the promise here? Let me just restart my camera. I want to take one more. What does Archangel Raphael promise here? What is the promise here, Archangel Raphael? And we've got community, and we've got the community card speaks to a group effort. As you could see, it's very similar to the Three of Cups. It speaks to support through community, through camaraderie, through partnership. This does remind me of the Three of Cups. So possibly Three of Cups is many times reconciliation as well. Okay. Community could also be people that, you know, you affiliate yourself with. People coming together in the community, coming from a place of love. There is support here, and we see the harp here. So the harp is music, something musical that will tickle one's heart, that will bring a sense of love and community and support. I see this as a very supportive reading today. What's beneath? The Speranza is the Eight of Cups, and she's sitting on the Amalato, which is low morale. Someone has lost their faith here with the Four of Swords. It can be physical. We know that psychological issues can lead to physical health issues. That's what Virgo and opposite Pisces is about. It's the physical body, it's the emotional body as well. Where someone hasn't been happy, they're checking out. Eight of Cups is that they're holding on to the faith that where they're moving towards, whatever cycle they're ending, they're leaving sadness, isolation, a lack of support, and heartbreak behind. What's beneath it? And we've got the Omaggio di Preziosi. That's the gift. This is what someone was working on, and they'd lost faith. What they needed to do was detach and take action towards what is it that they desired. Remember that the Eight of Cups is something that they were invested in. We've got eights, a couple of eights here, and eights do speak to as the Strength card. Leo, someone following their heart, right? Okay. You know, the Speranza card is a card of hope, but it's also a card of fear, a fear of taking that leap of faith. Let's take a message from the universal love, which I'm also using in the September readings. Those of you that are interested in a personal reading, you can get in touch with me. You can find the links beneath the video. If you're wanting advice on what kind of a reading will best suit you, as I do offer a lot of different kinds of readings on my website, check out the link. You can always email me first so I can let you know which reading best suits you. Let's see what today's message is. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got fear. Let's read this. And I'm not reading these cards in reversal, so I'm hoping that someone is embracing the fear but moving forward anyway. Fear is preventing you from living and experiencing your true potential. Perhaps you have tried to suppress your fear, but this has simply locked it inside to cast an invisible shadow over your life. A little bit of fear can be good for us, but when our fears blow out of proportion, become irrational and start to control our lives, it is time to face and heal them. Rather than suppressing your fears, let them surface. Draw them out and address them one at a time. Acknowledge, love, and attend to them. Observe and talk to them. Embrace them. With practice and patience, each fear will dissolve and transform to light. You know, this is perfect in the Virgo season, my dear friends. This is the perfect thing to do. The healing power of love can then fill your heart, mind, and thoughts. You shall come to remember that you are always safe, for you are an eternal child of the universe, an immortal soul of love. An immortal soul of love. What I notice here is very much the sun. Remember that the sun does speak to healing thy ego. Maybe there's been a lot of ego, and ego is not a balanced emotion. It comes from a lack of self-worth. A little bit of ego goes a long way, but when there's too much and it's overblown, and again we've got a cycle here, as you could see, when it's overblown, then it stunts any growth or movement. It blocks the heart. But we see the promise here with Archangel Raphael. So if you've been wanting to start something new, to take that leap of faith, and fear has been crippling you, then ask for help and support through your community, through your friends, through your heart chakra. Speak to the angels, speak to spirit. They're always listening, okay? Community is a number 7, which does speak to conflict, but 7 is also the chariot. It's all about deciding and taking that leap of faith. All right, my darlings, I think I will leave it there. Love and light to all of you. Thank you so much for your support, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It does go a long way for the channel. It helps the channel. And thank you in advance for all that you do. I will talk to you soon. Just make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that the notification bell is on. You know, I upload videos. They're on public. You get to see them, and then I go back to them, and they're on unlisted. They're on unlisted, like just from magic. Is it YouTube? What is it? I don't know. But you don't get to view the videos because they turn unlisted. I don't know what this is. It's got something to do with YouTube, and I've asked you before to check that you are being notified. Make sure that you are subscribed as well, because many people say, oh, I haven't been receiving any notifications that you've uploaded. So check if you're not receiving anything. Do a manual search on Divine Debut 11 and then subscribe. Again, I don't know what else to say. Anyway, dear friends, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Ta-da.